and here is my final project. So I first want to show a completely online class, which is Kinesiology 5202, Current Issues in Health. And I'm going to start by showing the iterations of this course. So it started 3 years ago, and this was the online course. This is awful. Wow. This was basically just providing content. That's all it was. Everything about it is really poor. Moving on to next year, we did a little bit better job, cleaned it up a little bit, included some technology tutorials, although I hate the way that this is just one big long line of them. We did some welcome videos, things like that, so it got better. And now I just want to take you through the current course for this upcoming summer and show you some of the things I've taken from the class. So first of all, talking about aesthetics. I think that's important to me. It's hugely important to me, actually. So I think it's cleaned up. I like the interface a little bit better. I like adding a splash of color. The other thing I like about this is that it's clean. It doesn't have a bunch of things on the side over here. It is the class. I'm a little goofy. If I'm going to do some work at my desk has to be clean. And I feel the same way when I'm working in an online environment. I want it to be clean. So aesthetically, I like it. So I'm using Moodle just because the U supports it and it's auto-populated for all my students in the gradebook and everything. I'm getting more and more, I guess I like Moodle a little bit more and more. I think they've made some good changes. So I think it does, the Wilson reading talked about the content management system allowing flexible activities and flexible instruction, and I think this does it. And there's a bunch of different ways to do things, and I kind of like that now. So just taking you through, I have it set so that the only thing you see is the intro video here. So every week this will change, and then when you click on the week, so if you want to go to week 1, you click on that, and that's all it is. It doesn't have all the other weeks listed down here. I think that's intimidating sometimes when you look at, okay, I'm on week 1, but oh my gosh, look at all that week 2 has, and week 3 and week 4. Whether it's viewable or not by the students, I think to be able to click on somewhere and just have it, just the week's stuff that you have to do, I think is important. So I like that. The video stays with it, and the syllabus always stays there. So no matter what week you're on, it's there, and you can take it through. So the second thing I'm going to talk about is maybe creating patterns. I think it's important to create patterns so they know what to expect, and this is a good example of it. The pattern being, you're going to have the intro video, it's going to stay with you, the syllabus is always there, and then your week is down here. So the other thing I like is that you can include these check boxes now, which will automatically check when you complete something, and you have some flexibility in, it could be they just have to view it, or it could be they have to upload something, whatever it may be. I like that. It shows, okay, I'm done for the week. I don't need to email the instructor and say, hey, do I really need to do this? So I think the patterns really do a good job. Next, let's talk about TPACK. So the first week of this course is actually set aside just to make sure they're familiar with technology. And what I did is I actually just created a website that they can go and get all the technology tutorials. So they get to spend the first week just looking through these tutorials and playing around with the technology, so that doesn't hamper the rest of the course. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is building community or having a social presence. So I like the ability to have the Twitter feed here. I just put in the UMN Next Ed. I think we'll put in a class hashtag. The other thing I'm thinking of having just a program hashtag so that we can get former students or anybody else interested in these conversations. So I think having the social presence between current students, but I also think having past cohorts and future cohorts or cooperating teachers they work with being part of this, I think is awesome too. So as they're in the class, they can go over here and see what's going on with the hashtag topic. The other thing is the videos. I think the instructor videos are important, which Aaron did quite a bit of, including personal stuff, talked about the weather a lot, talked about all the adventures and what's going on in his life. I think that's important, and I think it's important for my class as well, to be able to show the personality of the instructor and put a face with it. And then if you go through here, I'm not going to go through everything, but we use a lot of screen capturing with your face. We use a lot of Flipgrid. There's a Flipgrid every week, and I think creating that social presence of showing a personality is important. And then lastly, with the building community, is a lot of the assignments within this are going to be a constructivist type of model where whether it be group work or individual, you need to build something yourself using the content information and then presenting it. So it was a great class, and I'm looking forward to seeing how everything goes this summer with all the updates I've done in my class. Thanks.